Hello and welcome back everyone for game number 2 in this best of 5 from the most recent IEM Katowice. And yeah, we are going to be heading into the game now. So, in the bottom right spawning position of Antigua Shipyard, we are going to have our Terran player, MVP's very own Dream. And in the top left, or cross spawning position of Dream, we are going to have ESCDaisy spawning as our red Protoss. And yeah, so MVP did in fact take game 1 after a thwarted proxy barracks into concussive shell, and then actually followed up with a similar cheese from Daisy on Ohana, where he went double Stargate and pumped out some Void Rays, and that ended in a ridiculous base trade. So very, very, very action-packed first game. Pretty crazy, if I do say so myself. But we're going to see if any sort of shenanigans of the similar sorts are going to come out from these players as well. And we don't see any sort of early SCV or probe, as really there's no effective way to do any sort of proxy gateways. I have seen it a couple of times at the third on Antigua Shipyard, as you have this ramp to limit vision. And you can place them like right here and just roll right into the natural. But it's typically only used against Zerg. Barracks Gateway coming on down. Nothing too exciting. The biggest nice. I do love this play. Supply depot. Yes, it only has 42 health, but that pretty much means that no probe will be able to get into scout. I do find it interesting that in this little bit of chat going on, I do find it interesting in this matchup though that we don't see something like pylon, gateway, probe block, but guess I'm sure there is some sort of reason for that. You know, maybe Protoss players just don't feel that there's really anything too information based that would give a huge advantage to the Terran player. And we do see this poor Automaton 2000, oh no, getting blocked in. Daisy just going to be sending out his first Marine. Orbital on the way, Cyber Core, all very, very, very standard stuff. Second gas coming down just a little bit earlier than the Terran counterpart. And typically in this matchup, you will see almost kind of like a mirror build, if you will, where it's like the gateway and barracks go down at the same time. The gas timings are very similar. Even the Cyber Core usually links up with something like the factory going down for the Terran player. Expansions typically come down about the same time. Most of the time I would say that the Terran player typically goes down just a little bit more, or a little bit quicker. Sorry, not a little bit more. 3 Marines out, and it does look like this Zealot is just going to be poking across. Probably just going to try and seize some Zelnaga Watchtower control. This is very important, just to make sure that no early pressure is coming. Kind of a weird spot for a proxy pylon. You would typically see it like right here, but and okay, that makes a lot more sense now. We do see a proxy Stargate coming out, and with 5 Marines here, this bunker about to finish up, this Zealot and Stalker can be pretty much kited infinitely. And it doesn't look like there's going to be any sort of pressure that's really going to matter here. 2 more racks coming down for Dream. His orbital just starting up in the natural. Gonna probably just try to get this very, very, very saturated. Stalker here just to deny any sort of scouting information. And the SCV does in fact notice that there is no Nexus expansion, so he has to be wondering, where is your gas? 2 more gateways coming down over here as well, and there's the proxy pylon I was talking about. So now he can in fact warp on the low ground, and would be surprised to not see maybe a bunker up in the main base as well. We do see Stim on the way, but as you can see, it is almost 3 in-game minutes, and that is a hell of a long time. and I'm not actually sure that it'll even be here by the time these Void Rays and this extra pressure shows up. More than likely it's just going to be Zealots, as he is wasting most of his, or not wasting, but spending most of his gas on these Stargate units. Another proxy pylon coming down just to make sure that it's even closer. And did he in fact see this? Yes, he did. So he is very aware. This Stalker is more than likely going to pick off this SCV. Yes, it does. But now this proxy pylon's going down, and we do see a bunker in the main base as well as completing the wall off. This is very smart. He is aware that more than likely there is going to be something going on, as he did see, in fact, that there is no nexus. So he has to know all these minerals and gas have to be going somewhere. Another gateway going down, so we are going to see 4-gate Stargate pressure, and this could be very, very, very big. 2 Void Rays on the way, as well as 3 Zealots. And a proxy pylon coming down even closer. So very aggressive stance. We do see a sentry as well as 2 stalkers out. This is becoming a fairly large force here for our Protoss player. And this poor SCV is not going to get picked off. In fact, maybe the sentry will. Looks like he's going to try and charge up these Void Rays before he moves in, but he has not seen them yet, so he might just be thinking, hey, I'm so safe, don't even worry about it. Just have some gateway pressure coming down, no biggie. And nice little micro there. He does in fact keep these Void Rays charged the entire way, and that is absolutely beast. That is such great micro, absolutely amazing. The natural has been lifted from the low ground, and it does look like we are going to see a fairly successful hold so far out of Dream, but no promises to be made just yet. We do see him trying to pick off the supply depot. Not a huge loss here for Dream. Supply's fairly even, and we do see probably another proxy pylon. I would love to see it just be very cute and try and set it down right here. Gonna pick off some gas and just limit that. This is such great play out of Daisy. It is, yes, a little bit cheesy, but extremely effective, and if you can sort of just, yeah, kind of put your opponent in this awkward position where he can't really engage, and now with these sentries to force field, these Void Rays are going to be able to do pretty much whatever they want. Tech Lab coming down, so no more Marauders will be able to be made, and if we take a look at the Workers Lost tab, half of the workers have in fact been killed off. For Daisy, we do see supply depots being frantically rebuilt all over the place. And is this... No, the command center will not, in fact, go down. But it does look like we're going to have a huge engagement here, stimming in and trying to cut out those Marauders. But there is just too many Void Rays here for all of this bio from the Terran player. He can kind of just pick off these Marauders at ease. And, oh no, the medvac does, in fact, go down. And if he... Yes, he does in fact get a mule, and this is not a good situation. And now with vision on the high ground, he can warp in Zealots. Vikings coming out, but it might just be too little too late. He could actually probably just target fire this command center and it not even matter, to be honest. More Stalkers being warped in as well. This command center does have to get lifted, and it does look like it is going to fall as it is charged up. Yes, it does. Sorry, it's not charged up. The Void Rays were charged up, in fact. We do see Void Rays getting targeted down here pretty effectively, but supply for Dream is plummeting, and it is at 26 versus 46, and more than likely we are going to see a pretty early GG here in Game 2 from Dream. Void Rays are down now, and these Zealots are going to start doing a ton of damage. Viking even being dropped, but there is almost no worker supply. 4 SCVs to 28 probes, and now Daisy can pretty much just expand at will, do whatever he would like. These Zealots are in fact going to be kited pretty effectively, but he's leaving one back here just to make sure. And I guess in fact you cannot pick up mules. Quite interesting. I was not aware of this. He does use the pickup to just get back. Has to in fact salvage these bunkers because he does not have enough minerals to make any sort of units. We do see 3 Marines coming out, but I just don't think it's going to be enough. Daisy's economy comparatively is, well, hilarious. And GG comes out of Dream. And yeah, so quick second game. Yes, it did take 14 minutes to finish, but it was starting to snowball in Daisy's favor pretty rapidly. And another proxy Stargate play out of Daisy. This time he does get it to work into effect. Please leave any sort of comments, follow me, check me out at any of the links on the left side of your splash screen. Let me know how I'm doing. Fairly new caster here. Would love to get some user feedback. Just tell me good, bad, or terrible, what I could improve upon. Yeah, so I will see you guys soon for the third game in this best of 5 from IEM Katowice between ESCDaisy and MVPDream. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for Game 3.